This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with the Bone Crusher, Marc Diakiese. Thank you for joining me, Marc.
Thank you for having me, Kay. Thank you.
When we were setting up this interview, you said that you were like getting fight camp organised and sorted. What does that involve for you this time?
Yeah, just because obviously I moved over to Holland, so I had to get my car and just trying to organize everything because I gotta leave everything behind and packing my bags and stuff. But we're ready now. We're here. We're all set.
So you'll be over there for the whole of camp?
Yeah.
And how many of you are over there? And have you got training partners flying in?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just in the room here with my teammate Jack Grant. He's helping with my grappling, and is he out here? Yeah. Yeah, he's helping me out, and that's about it. But I've got a lot of other guys, stand-up guys, and the other gyms that we go to. So it's a very, very good setup out here.
So are you staying in a hotel for the whole of camp?
No, I've got I don't know, it's a fighter's house.
Right.
Yeah, it's a house where you can all stay at.
So all of you are in one place?
No, just me and one friend. That's it. It's not many people that have this house. Just me and him. Yeah.
So obviously you were training out in ATT a while back. That obviously wasn't the perfect fit for you. How are you finding it being back here? You're on a 2-fight win streak at the moment, so things are going well, things are kicking into place. How are you finding being back here, or being in Holland anyway, being in Europe?
Yeah. No, I think it's nice to be back home, close to my kids, close to obviously my friends. So it's just nice, and obviously Holland's closer, and we spend a lot. And obviously the gyms here, the coaches spend a lot of time with me, and they seem to understand me. So I just think that was a great idea because I can work between UK, home, and Holland. It mixes up pretty well for me anyway.
So how many times will you be home to the UK while you're in camp?
No, I won't be back home in UK now till the fight.
Wow, that's a long time.
I know, but it got to be done. My last performance was good. I didn't spend much time here. I just know now, I can push a bit more and look good, even better.
Yeah. And I guess as well, you get to focus just on yourself. If you're away from home, you haven't got anything else to worry about. Just feeding yourself,
and that's the thing,
enough
I'm
rest.
away I just feel I'm a little bit obviously I've got my car so I can move around, but I feel like it's not far from home. I still feel like I'm home. And I've obviously my auntie lives here as well, so I'm pretty relaxed out here and I can do my training properly.
So what do you do on your downtime there?
Downtime? Not much really. I mean, right now I'm training 6 days a week, and obviously weekends I'll go to church, and that's about it. So downtime, I'd say probably just go to church.
Yeah, right. And we've talked about the fact that you're in camp. You're obviously fighting at UFC London. You're fighting Stevie Ray, the former BAMMA champ versus the former Cage Warriors champ. Is there any bad blood between you guys? Sometimes I think there is, and then other times you seemed quite jovial when you were talking to each other on, I think it was on Instagram.
We used to, but I ended up blocking him from everything because it was annoying me. It didn't make sense, and it couldn't really argue. It couldn't really sell a fight, so I couldn't be bothered exchanging words with him. So I just left it. I wanted to leave it that way because when he sees me in person, he's a nice guy, and obviously online I started to talk, and I didn't really like that, so I just blocked him everywhere.
So there's no real bad feeling. He was just getting on your nerves.
Yeah, that's more like that. I think it wasn't getting my nerve really. It's just been him being him. It didn't. I think he was confused and just left it at that. I couldn't be bothered to argue with him. It wasn't making any sense for me.
I think it's a fight that all of the UK fans have wanted to see for years. It's like the Battle of Britain. The former BAMMA champ, the former Cage Warriors champ. It's a fight we've all wanted to see for a long time. Have you always wanted to fight him?
I wouldn't say so. He's not really been on my radar. I'd say it was just a guy I knew, not Stevie Ray, but you know, I was watching him coming up, so I've always had a lot of respect for him because
Yeah.
when I was coming up, I didn't know anything about MMA. I was watching them guys at Cage Warriors. To be fighting them now, just to the right time, and it makes sense.
I think it's going to be a real spectacle for the fans. I think we're all really looking forward to it. I'll come back to you with a prediction at the end, but I just want to go back to the fact that you're on that 2-fight win streak. I think I must be your lucky charm because I've been at both those fights. Obviously, Joe
Thank you.
Duffy, yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Duffy at UFC London last year, and Lando Venata in Copenhagen. Tell
Yeah.
me about those fights and tell me what it was like. You must feel like you got your mojo back.
Yeah, I think I've got just different mindset. I feel like I really know who I am. I know me, and I got nothing to prove. I'm proving everything to myself. I owe everything to myself, and just making that each step, trying to get better every day, and that's
Yeah.
all it is. So I feel like I'm in the right mindset. That's why I'm getting all these wins. I'm training hard as I do, and just focus on me.
And prior to that, you were coming off 3 losses, which for someone who'd never lost before in their career,
Yeah,
how did you handle that?
it was difficult. But as a fighter, you have to deal with it because I wasn't just going through just the losses. I was going through a lot with my personal life as well. I started fighting, so I had to try to deal with it all at the same time. But obviously, I'm young and I'm still learning now. It's a matter of learning, and obviously, it taught me a lot. I learned from it, and here I am.
And obviously, with the UFC, they don't always hang around for people who have got losses on their record. Sometimes, even when people are winning, they get cut.
Yeah.
Did you feel after 3 that the pressure was really on? And how did it affect you going into, and especially fighting in your home country? How was that for you?
That fight, like with especially with Duffy, I had a lot of pressure, but it wasn't because I'd get caught in the UFC. Like I knew that was my last chance. Like I didn't really care no
Yeah.
more. But it would just, I feel like I just had something to prove to myself. I really had something to prove, like to me. And I went out there. I said, I'm gonna leave everything here today. Whatever happens, happens. And it was meant to be, and that's what I did.
And then what was the feeling like afterwards? I imagine it's like more relief
Yeah.
than happiness almost.
I still get like, oh, sad for me. Like, it makes me want to cry because it was a mad feeling because I was going through a lot. Like I said, my personal life, I was in a different place, and I had to overcome that, and trying to get that win for myself, and I made myself proud.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
think from the fans' perspective, that's the bit of fighters that we never know. Like Joanna Jędrzejczyk spoke recently about when she fought Rose and lost, and she was going through a lot of stuff in her personal life. We just see a fighter that we know has fought really well before, and it's
yeah,
you never know what's going on behind the scenes for you guys.
yeah. No, it's a mad one. I'd say it's a mad one because you don't really know. You just think fighters, but end of the day, we have normal life to live as well. We're humans. We don't just fight, and
Yeah.
that's what the fans gonna start appreciating because we really put our life in the line while trying to deal with our own problems as well.
And then you obviously went on to win in Copenhagen as well. So it's almost like the snakes and ladders of the fight game, because like you can literally go from feeling like you're going to be cut to you must feel like you're now moving up the rankings kind of thing.
I don't feel like that right now. I don't know. I still feel like I have things to prove, like to myself. Like yes, I got the wins, but now I know, you know, you can get there. You can feel like that. Next minute, you really at the bottom of the ocean. You're about to get caught. So in my head, now I know it's like I'm constantly in the gym working and trying to improve myself every time, and I just want to perform. Every time I'm out there, I just want to perform.
Do you think it's given you added motivation? Do you think you kind of always feel like you're fighting for your place?
Yeah,
Every time
definitely,
you go out
definitely.
there?
Yeah, for sure. Like this opportunity that I have, is great because where I come from, you don't get it every time. You don't get it. It doesn't come very often where I'm coming from. So now I've got it. It's like a second chance. I've realized that. So I'm very grateful for it, and I feel like I've got a second chance to prove something.
Yeah. And how do you see the fight going with Stevie? What would be your prediction for how it's going to go?
I just know I'm gonna get my hands raised at the end. I don't care the fight, but I just know at the end, I'm seeing myself, my hand being raised at the end as the winner. Because this one, like I said, this is my come out fight now. This is my second chance. I feel like this is time for me to come out now. To show what I'm made of, and that's what I'm here for 2 months. Working hard
Yeah.
every day. Yeah.
And I've spoken to fighters before that like sleep in the gym or whatever, and they feel that kind of going through that sort of hardship is all part of getting into the kind of preparation of fight camp, and the sacrifices they make in camp make them fight even harder when they get out there. Do you feel that by extricating yourself and going to um, Holland for your camp that you're kind of doing the same thing?
I don't know. I just feel like obviously it works different each individual. Mine is just I feel like I'm really away from home. I'm focusing on one thing. Like I don't have no distraction, no time to go out weekends. I'm just literally doing one thing, and I'm focused on one person. That is Stevie Ray. So I'm sleeping and waking up every day, just doing the same thing. Just drilling and drilling and drilling, trying to get better, and so I can beat him.
And how much do you focus on who the opponent is, and how much is just focusing on your fight game? Like, do you really analyze what sort of fighter they are and kind of anticipate defenses you might need, or do you more work on your game and what you're going to do in the fight?
Yeah, mainly like I don't have not time off. So when people fighters put a time off, I like to work on my skills. Like now, I have an opponent. I know it's Stevie, so I leave all the game plans to my coaches in Holland. Literally, I'm just coming in and I'm getting everything installed into me and ready to go.
And I've been watching your YouTube channel. For anybody who doesn't know that you've got one, go and
I'm
follow,
trying. I'm trying. Thank you.
subscribe. But I heard you say on that you were looking for a finish this time. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's what I'm
guess you're
saying.
always looking for a finish.
It's my come out fight, and I'm always looking for a finish. But this is gonna be a special one. I want to finish. It's not for anybody, but just for me. I feel like it's a coming out party, so I have to make sure it's right. It's the right one.
Awesome. Well, to everyone, go and follow your YouTube channel and tell everyone who you are on Instagram if they don't follow you already.
What is that? I don't even know what my Instagram is.
It's Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. Yeah, Bone Crusher. Oh, Marc _ Diakiese, yeah. And go and
But
follow me.
I'm really excited to see you get back in there. You're such an exciting fighter. I think
Thank
this
you.
is a fight that I've wanted to be put together for such a long time. So I'm buzzing
Thank you.
for it. After this one, how many more would you like this year?
I'm trying to definitely stay busy. I feel like I've got my team, everything I wanted, I've got all together now. So I feel it's the right time to, just trying to push now. But I'm taking one fight at a time. After this, we'll sit down and see what's next. Obviously, I gotta make sure I'm injury free. Injury free, and then we can go again. So we'll see.
Amazing. Thank you so much for talking
Thank
to
you.
me, Marc. So looking forward to seeing you in March, and I'm going to be there again. So
Thank you. That means we're gonna win.
any shout outs to sponsors or anything?
No, thank you. Just thanks to all my fans that keep supporting me. I appreciate your support, and I'm always grateful. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thanks everyone for watching, and thanks Marc. Thanks for your
Thank you.
time. Take
All right.
care.
Bye.